Why we believe that for the poor people of this country, giving them cheap petrol is more important than giving them education or giving them healthcare, because that's what it is. I mean, these things are about choice. You're taking money, out of education, taking money out of healthcare, taking money out of infrastructure, and putting it in subsidizing the importation of petroleum products that will make profits and create jobs in England and France, who were the major countries exporting petroleum products to us, an oil-producing country, by the way, which cannot fix its own refineries. I believe that we had a great opportunity when we had a change in government to put this economy on reset. And I think most of my problems with politicians came from my saying out that we were not taking those steps and we were placing the country on the path to bankruptcy. So what happened? We spent, before COVID, before 2020, we spent 4 or 5 years paying out trillions as petroleum subsidy at a time when oil price was low and government revenue was low. Now, when you pay all those trillions, what happens? You've still got to pay salaries, you've still got to do your infrastructure, you've still got to spend money. And then you push in your debt limit. So you keep borrowing and you get to a point where 87% of your revenue, according to the World Bank, is being used to service debt, and it's still not enough. And then you put pressure on the central bank to print the money for you, to monetize the deficit, because the central bank cannot allow the government to collapse. But the reason the central bank has to fill the hole is because the government did not take the necessary but difficult political decision not to create that hole in the first place. But when the central bank monetizes the deficit, then you exert pressure on the exchange rate and on the rate of inflation. And then the decisions become even more impossible, because whereas you could have removed subsidy in 2015 and maybe be paying 190 naira per litre, if you remove the subsidy today at current exchange rates, you may need to buy petrol at 380 or 400 naira per litre. So it looks even more impossible than in 2015, but it has been made more impossible because when we should have taken the decision, we did not. And